Hello everybody, I'm Tom, welcome. We're going to talk a little bit about street photography today under the comforting blanket of a glass of scotch. So, the scotch that we're trying today is Wolfburn Rigby. This is a bottle that you can't even get anymore, unfortunately, but Wolfburn is a really nice distillery, and they're pretty cheap for the price as well. Very, very high quality distillate, so if you're interested in scotch, this is a good one. Today I want to talk a little bit about motivation in street photography, which is a very important topic, I think. Maybe one of the most important topics about street photography, because it stands and survives with motivation, right? And I think motivation is also very tough in street photography to come by. Since your role as a street photographer, you go out there into mundane life and creating something beautiful out of that. And I think that's incredible. So I think for us as street photographers, it is incredibly important to realize that it is normal to fail. You're going out there, you're going into, like I said, mundane life, and you're just trying to capture something out of that. So it is completely normal to fail. Everybody does, you know. If you go out and you don't get anything in a day, that's perfectly normal, because you're literally walking out on the street and you're trying to find things in there, and sometimes there's just nothing there, and that's okay. And at the same time, behind the next corner might be the photo of your life. And I think that is a wonderful thing about street photography, that you can find anything, anywhere, in any place, at any time. Even if you've been shooting all day, like I have had a couple days ago, I was shooting all day and got absolutely nothing. And right before I was heading into the parking lot to head home, I took the best picture I have taken this month. So I think it's super important to realize that, and to keep going. And especially if you also think, well, I don't really feel like going today or whatever, and you don't really have anything else to do, the most important thing is to go anyway, because the shot of your life might be right here today. If you go out today, you might get the best shot you've ever taken, and you might not even realize it, you know? I think it's really important to show the realness of street photography. You know, there is a lot of glamorization, I think, of street photography and photography in general going on, you know, with Instagram. Of course, everybody's going to only show their best shots, but the process of getting there, I think, is very important to shine a light on that, because I think a lot of photographers who are starting out as new photographers, they go out and they see all these really nice pictures on Instagram. They're like motivated, like, oh yes, I want to be a street photographer. I want to document life. I want to, tell stories. Everybody starts out that way. And then when they actually get on the street, they get confronted with real life again for a second. Because obviously it is not easy to be a street photographer. It is a very accessible medium, but it's incredibly hard to excel at. Of course, there's no one single trick to improve your street photography instantly, but there is a certain thing you can do to help you, and that is limit yourself in some way. Limit yourself in focal length, limit yourself in the location, limit yourself in the time. For example, limiting yourself to a specific spot and saying, all right, I'm going to photograph here for 10 minutes. And 10 minutes is quite a long time if you limit your space and really are trying to work that scene as much as possible. That's a long time, actually. But if you set yourself that timer, you might get shots that you otherwise would not have gotten. Man, so good. Also, as a side note, I have a Discord server now, so you can join it. It is down in the description. If you liked it, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and I hope to see you next time. Thank you.